of you here to our 5th anniversary of the opening of our surgery center. We are extremely proud of the fact that for the past 5 years of what we've accomplished and so forth, and I want to speak to that just a little bit. But first of all, I want to say to each of you, thank you for coming. It really does mean a lot. I've met several people here who I didn't know before, several patients that have been treated here and so forth, and it really does mean a lot to us. It's a great connection I think we have to our community, and seeing the turnout that we have here really affirms that. So thank you very much, I appreciate that. I would be remiss if I didn't recognize Nutera, who partnered with us in 2013 for the planning of the opening of our surgery center. And they've been our partner for the past 5 years. And going forward, I can tell you that they're a big part of our future. So I want to recognize Jason Hedrick, especially, who I've worked with for the past 5 years and who is invaluable to us and has really helped us become the center that we've become. So Jason, thank you very much. I appreciate that. When we started our center, our mission was to provide high-quality outpatient surgical care in a very caring, convenient, and cost-affordable manner. And we really took the philosophy of Jack Shuey, who some of you here probably remember. He started Columbia Surgical Associates in 1962. And Jack Shuey's philosophy in 1962 that he carried forward, that is still with us, is if you take care of the patient, everything else will take care of itself. And although medicine in 2019 is just a little bit more complicated than maybe it was in 1962, we still hold the patient first and foremost with everything that we do. And so that continues to be our philosophy. I will say that Jack Shuey, whose picture we have in our lobby, was instrumental in a lot of the core values that we still hold very dear to us. And I think that that's reflected in our staff, many of whom you see here. I can tell you that each one of them works tirelessly, full of integrity, honesty, passion, compassion in caring for our patients. And it's really because of them that we're the center that we've become, and it's because of them that we're able to deliver the high surgical quality care that we deliver. So I want to thank each and every one of them from the outset. Thank you very much. We've received, over the last 5 years, several different awards and accolades, and I'm not going to bore you with a lot of that stuff, but I do want to maybe mention a couple of them because we're especially proud of them. In the New Health System for 2016 and 2018, we were #1 in physician and staff satisfaction scores as scored by our patients. And that maybe means as much to us as anything else. In 2015, we were honorable mention for that. So really from opening our center in 2014 through 2019, we've had excellent patient satisfaction scores. And I think it is a reflection of our staff who work very hard to make sure that each of our patients are well cared for. You know, in Columbia, Missouri, we feel like delivery of health care is a lot more personal to us than maybe some of the larger metroplex areas like Kansas City and St. Louis. And the reason we feel that is because frequently we're taking care of our family and friends of our family and friends of friends. So the degree of separation in Columbia, Missouri for someone you don't even know is usually at most 1 to 2 degrees. And so that means it's very personal for us, and we take a lot of pride in that personal relationship that we have with our patients. Another thing that I want to tell you is that with regard to our metrics, we follow, as all outpatient surgery centers do, an awful lot of metrics with regard to the quality of care that we provide, hours in recovery, postoperative pain levels, indicators such as transfer to the hospital, postoperative infections, problems, etc. We consistently are in the top 5% and have been every year since we opened in the New Health System. And so we are very proud of that. I think the thing that we're most proud of has to do with an award that we received in 2018 called the Bernhard Kishner Award. And that award is given out by the accreditation agency for ambulatory healthcare, the AAAHC. We're accredited by that body, as are most outpatient surgery centers. And each year they give out 2 awards. And they're national awards. You have to apply for them. And in 2018, we received one of the 2 awards which are given out nationally. And it had to do with a project that our staff came up with regard to post-operative pain management and how to decrease the need for opiates. As I'm sure all of you know, we're in an opiate crisis, and so this was a very timely project, and a project which we received national recognition for. In fact, Lisa Leathers and Rory Comstock flew to the national meeting to receive that award. So we're very proud of that. So thank you very much. Shouldn't take another 1 or 2 hours and I'll be done. We do look forward to the future. We really take a lot of pride in our center. We're well aware that healthcare is changing at a rapid pace, and that the model that we have today is certainly not the model that we started out with in 2014 or had in 2015, et cetera, et cetera. We embrace change. We recognize that change takes us places that are better. It's been said oftentimes that if you dislike change, you will dislike being irrelevant even more. And so I think that's very true in healthcare especially. In mid-Missouri, as I'm sure, unless you've been under a rock for the last 5 years, everyone is well aware that we have a lot of competing healthcare systems. And I'm asked very frequently, and I know a lot of our staff are asked, you know, we've got a lot of systems in mid-Missouri, who are you for? And I always respond, I'm for our patients. Whichever healthcare system delivers the right treatment for the right patient at the right time at an affordable cost, that's the system that I'm for. I want the best care for myself, my family, and all of the members of our community. So going forward, we look forward to change. We look forward to maybe partnering with healthcare systems that we don't currently partner with, although I will tell you that I think we do partner very well and work very well with all the major healthcare systems here in mid-Missouri. So with that, what I would like to do is step outside. Everyone from, I'm sorry, we're not going to step outside yet. I want to recognize specifically, I've got a couple minutes left here. I want to recognize specifically years of service for the Surgery Center.